assuming your physical size protects you from the smallest predators in the wild, is a fatal miscalculation that will leave you completely incapacitated. A single toxic sting or venomous bite from these creatures triggers an immediate, irreversible medical emergency long before you can reach a hospital. I am going to show you how to survive 10 of the most dangerous venomous encounters on Earth. But you must wait for the famous snake bite tactic at number 10. Everyone attempts this trap, and it guarantees severe tissue destruction. Let's begin. Number 1. Spotting a brightly colored poison dart frog in the jungle and trying to gently move it with your bare hands is a severe biological miscalculation. Their vibrant coloration is aposematic signaling, broadcasting the presence of highly concentrated neurotoxic alkaloids secreted directly through their dermal layers. These toxins do not require a bite or a puncture wound. They are absorbed rapidly through the microscopic pores and sweat glands in your skin. Once absorbed, the chemical payload aggressively binds to your sodium channels, causing sudden muscular paralysis, severe respiratory distress, and an eventual cardiovascular crisis. Your elite protocol is absolute zero contact to ensure your physical barrier remains completely intact. If clearing the path is absolutely necessary for your progression, you must use a long, dry stick or a thick, multi-layered broadleaf, creating a solid mechanical barrier between your skin and the frog ensures you never let your bare organic surface touch their highly dangerous chemical defenses. Number 2. Encountering a king cobra that raises its hood and stands up to your eye level will trigger a massive urge to turn and sprint away. Yielding to this panic is a massive tactical error. King cobras can stand up to 6 feet tall, and if you suddenly break your vertical posture to run, you instantly trigger their hardwired predatory pursuit reflex. They can strike with immense forward speed, injecting a massive volume of neurotoxins that rapidly dismantle your central nervous system, leading to rapid paralysis and respiratory collapse within 30 minutes. You must override your panic and freeze instantly. Do not break aggressive eye contact. Slowly raise your hands or jacket above your head to artificially expand your vertical silhouette, forcing the predator to calculate you as a massive, high-risk threat while maintaining eye contact. Slowly back away without making any sudden lateral movements until you break their territorial perimeter. Number 3. A massive tarantula crawls onto your arm while you are resting, and your immediate instinct is to violently slap or crush it. Striking the arachnid causes it to panic and deploy its primary defense mechanism. Before it even attempts to bite you, they will rapidly kick urticating hairs from their abdomen directly into the air. These microscopic, heavily barbed bristles are designed to embed deeply into your eyes and respiratory tract, causing severe allergic reactions, temporary blindness, and agonizing airway inflammation. You must completely override your strike reflex. Allow the arachnid to move without sensing any compressive threat from your muscles. Use a flat object like a piece of cardboard, a map, or a smooth, wide leaf to create a steady physical bridge, gently guiding the spider off your body without applying pressure. Keep your hands steady and stay calm. But remember that mishandling a spider is nothing compared to the catastrophic snake bite trap waiting for you at number 10. Number 4. Waking up in the desert and immediately slipping your foot directly into your boot without checking it will eventually introduce you to a resting scorpion. As the desert temperature drops sharply at night, scorpions actively seek the insulated warmth and trapped moisture inside your survival gear. When your heavy foot crushes down on their exoskeleton, they reflexively strike upward with their telson, injecting a potent cocktail of neurotoxins deep into your tissue. This causes extreme localized hyperesthesia, meaning even a light breeze on the affected limb will feel like a severe electrical burn, rapidly escalating to violent muscle spasms. You must never leave your gear completely open on the ground overnight. Your mandatory protocol is to violently shake out and visually inspect every single piece of clothing and footwear before it touches your body. Elevate your boots on a stick or seal them tightly inside your pack before sleeping to physically deny them access. Number 5. Feeling a giant centipede crawling on your neck and trying to quickly swat it away with your hand will cause immediate, agonizing trauma. These predators do not just bite. They mechanically lock onto your flesh using dozens of sharp, claw-like legs. Swatting them causes them to defensively clamp down even tighter, driving their modified venom-injecting front legs deep into your dermal layers. Their venom contains a heavy payload of serotonin and histamine, triggering throbbing pain that radiates through your entire lymphatic system and causes massive localized swelling. Do not use blunt force to remove them. You must force a localized chemical retreat without crushing their karabachi. Apply direct, intense heat from a lighter or a hot ember close to their rear segments without burning yourself. Or pour a strong solvent like rubbing alcohol directly over them. This instantly disrupts their sensory receptors, forcing an immediate, unforced mechanical release. Surviving this requires calculated thinking. Just like surviving the fatal trap I will expose in number 10. Number 6. Swimming in tropical coastal waters and feeling a sudden, invisible wrap around your leg might be a box jellyfish. And your first reaction to violently rub or scrape the tentacles off will drastically worsen the emergency. Their translucent tentacles are lined with millions of microscopic nematocysts, which act as highly pressurized, pressure-sensitive venom darts. Rubbing the affected area with your bare hands or a towel physically crushes the unfired cells, injecting massive additional doses of highly cardiotoxic venom directly into your bloodstream. This specific neurotoxic payload attacks the heart muscle instantly, leading to rapid cardiovascular collapse and severe respiratory failure before you can even reach the shoreline. Do not touch the tentacles with your bare skin. You must immediately flood the entire area with household vinegar for at least 30 seconds. The acetic acid chemically neutralizes the unfired stinging cells, permanently deactivating their firing mechanism before you safely remove the remaining tissue with tweezers. Number 7. Stepping heavily and confidently into sandy coastal shallows is a dangerous habit that will eventually pin a submerged stingray to the ocean floor. These animals bury themselves flat in the sand for camouflage and protection. A heavy, downward footstep traps their cartilaginous body, triggering a violent, reflexive upward strike with their serrated tail spine. This barb is covered in a highly toxic glandular tissue and is biomechanically designed to lock deep into your flesh, causing severe muscular lacerations and delivering venom that induces excruciating, localized tissue necrosis. To safely navigate their territory, you must fundamentally alter your biomechanical movement. Execute the stingray shuffle by keeping your feet completely flat on the sandy bottom and sliding them forward continuously rather than lifting them. This horizontal sliding movement creates heavy acoustic vibrations in the sand and physically nudges the animal from the side, prompting it to safely swim away rather than triggering its defensive strike reflex. Number 8. Encountering a massive Asian giant hornet scouting your perimeter and attempting to crush it with your boot is a catastrophic tactical error. Crushing a single scout instantly releases a highly concentrated, volatile alarm pheromone into the surrounding air. This chemical signature travels rapidly on the wind, acting as an acoustic and chemical beacon that marks you as a high-priority threat. Within minutes, the entire hive will swarm your coordinates, delivering coordinated, repeated stings containing a neurotoxin specifically designed to dissolve human tissue, leading to an overwhelming systemic toxic shock and severe kidney distress. If a massive hornet approaches you, you must remain entirely motionless and breathe shallowly. Do not swat at it, and never crush a scout near your position. Allow it to visually assess you as non-threatening, and once it flies away, slowly and steadily evacuate the immediate area. This level of discipline will save your life, but applying the wrong discipline at number 10 will guarantee a disastrous medical emergency. Number 9. Standing near a sandy mound and suddenly feeling hundreds of simultaneous burning sensations on your lower legs means you have angered fire ants, and trying to wash them off with a canteen of water will only prolong the agony. Fire ants swarm silently in massive numbers, waiting for a synchronized chemical pheromone signal to bite and sting simultaneously. Pouring water over them causes them to mechanically lock their mandibles even deeper into your epidermis to prevent washing away, allowing them to repeatedly pivot and drive their venomous stingers into your tissue. This injects an alkaloid venom that causes severe pustules and potentially massive anaphylactic reactions. Forget the water. You must break their mechanical grip immediately. Use a piece of thick cloth or your gloved hand to rapidly and aggressively brush them off in sharp, downward sweeping motions. You have to physically overpower their mandible lock before their chemical signaling coordinates a secondary wave of stings. Number 10. A rattlesnake strikes your leg deep in the wilderness, and you immediately execute the most famous survival advice in history, tying a tight tourniquet above the wound and attempting to suck the venom out. This is the ultimate catastrophic trap, and it guarantees severe, irreversible tissue destruction. Rattlesnake venom is highly hemotoxic, chemically designed to violently break down cellular walls and ingest organic tissue. By applying a tourniquet You trap that highly concentrated, corrosive chemical payload entirely within a single limb. The extreme localized pressure buildup rapidly destroys the muscle fascia, ensuring total cellular starvation and almost guaranteeing massive tissue necrosis. Sucking the wound introduces oral bacteria, creating a massive secondary infection while completely failing to extract the venom. Your absolute priority is to stabilize the hydrostatic pressure of your cardiovascular system. Keep the affected bite area completely immobilized and position exactly at heart level. This neutral anatomical positioning slows the lymphatic spread of the toxic enzymes, while preventing the catastrophic localized pressure buildup, buying you the critical time needed to secure professional antivenom. Surviving the wild is about understanding the strict biomechanics of nature, not relying on outdated myths. Your panicked instincts will always lie to you, but calculated preparation will keep your vital systems running. Stay sharp, respect the predators, and I will see you in the next deep dive.